Meus pensamentos após andar de skate com esses tênis. Pra quem não sabe, o Tom Asta acabou saindo da ESA e ele tá testando alguns tênis e ele deu um ponto negativo, que ele não gostou do tênis do Andrew Reynolds. Eu não vi nada, a galera que me mandou, vamos dar um check agora.
What's cracking, everybody? Today I'm going to give you guys a shoe update. I usually incorporate these shoe updates into my other skate session videos, but I feel like for those of you who really are looking for these videos or looking for little updates here and there on the shoes and how I'm liking them, it's kind of hard if they're just kind of thrown into another video. So this is going to be a full breakdown on every single shoe I've skated since all this S stuff went down, what I've liked, what I haven't liked, and then kind of what I'm learning over this whole process of skating different shoes. The first shoe I skated after all the S stuff went down was the Asics Gel Vica Pro. I actually ended up skating them in two different colorways back to back. I ordered these on sale. I think even on sale they were 80 bucks, I'm pretty sure, a piece. I ordered them from Black Sheep Skate Shop. I think they're in like North Carolina, maybe South Carolina, somewhere down there, but they popped up as I was searching for my size and this shoe because I wanted to skate Asics out the gates. I felt like they just had a cool thing going on. The shoes looked good, and it was kind of something new to me at the time where I was like, I never really seen too many people skate this shoe, and I don't think they've been in skating for too long, so I was interested to see how these would skate. Really like this shoe. It's definitely more of a thin shoe.
Só pra falar aqui, eu acho esse modelo da Asics muito bonito e eu gosto do modelo preto, gente.
Wouldn't pick this shoe if I was going to go jump down the biggest stairs in the world, but skating ledges, manis, and kind of keeping it low impact, this shoe was amazing. Really good board feel. Felt like my kick flips were the best in this shoe out of all these shoes. I don't know why. I had such a consistent flick in these shoes, and they held up pretty well for how long I skated them, and the material they use in the gum sole and even the white sole on the black and white ones, the rubber they use is actually really proper. The tread barely weared away here, so I don't know. I really liked this shoe. I had not really any complaints except for the fact that it was a really thin skate shoe, but like I said, for me personally, I kind of liked it. It did end up ripping here because all this is just stitched in, like this logo is stitched in, and I did rip a lace. There's no lace protectors or anything.
É legal você ver o Tom Asta falando a respeito dos tênis, porque é um cara que tem lugar de fala porque ele anda de skate, né, gente? Então, é muito bom você ver um react, uma opinião que é verdadeira, que é real, tá ligado? Ele vai, com certeza ele vai falar pontos positivos e negativos aí dos tênis.
In this shoe, but honestly really mellow. I feel like the no toe cap and the very simple design of this shoe was one of the reasons it would last so long when I skated it. Super comfortable shoe. I felt like it fit really nice and snug. Yeah, I didn't have many complaints with this shoe, man. I did really like it, and skating them back to back. With Asics, I'm looking forward to trying a few different models for them. I want to try the Japan Pros. They have a few other models that also look pretty interesting. I don't know if that'll be the next shoe I skate or what, but they're on my radar, and I could definitely see myself skating another pair of Asics because these ones were dope.
Cara, tem um tênis da Asics que eu acho muito feio, pessoal. Não sei se vocês já viram. Ele tem tipo um pneu assim, ele tem uma borracha na frente, na parte do bico do tênis, protegendo. Deve ser um tênis bem resistente, mas esteticamente ele é bem feio. Depois eu vou tentar procurar e colocar aqui pra vocês verem.
As I got done skating those Asics, D-Lo hit me up to send me his brand new pro shoe from ours. So I got from the Asics straight into these things, which was a pretty big jump. The sole was a bit thicker than the Asics, but it wasn't a problem at all. I actually liked the sole on this shoe too. It felt super flexible, had really good board feel in here. It was a comfortable shoe. I think the problem with this shoe, and I think a lot of you guys thought I didn't like this shoe because I only skated it for a few days. I think the weirdest thing about it for me was the mid top and that it was really hard to get on and off my foot. But the reason I stopped skating this shoe only after a couple days is because it was a half size too big for me. Ours doesn't make 7.5s, so when I told D-Lo that, he's like, yo,
esse daí é porque ele pegou o tênis um pouco maior, né?
We can send you 8s and just kind of see how they go. If they fit, they fit. If they...
Deixa aí nos comentários se vocês curtem o tênis com cano alto, gente. Eu tive poucos durante meus anos de skate.
They don't, whatever, man. They fit pretty good out the box, but after a couple days and the shoe kind of broke in and things kind of started spreading out a little bit, it just felt too loose. I kept having to tighten it up, but it still felt so roomy in the toe that, I don't know, it just wasn't comfortable for me, like in my head, riding up for stuff or setting up my feet. It just felt like the shoe was moving around a little too much, or my foot in the shoe was moving around a little too much, and I just didn't like it. It didn't feel good to me, you know, trying to focus on tricks, feeling like your feet are weird in a weird setup. That's the reason I stopped skating this shoe. Otherwise, I would have probably kept skating this shoe for a long time. Simple design, again. It felt like it was going to last a while. It did start to rip here, like this. This ripped in, like I said, I think I skated these for 3 days or 3 sessions. If you really wanted to, you could probably just crazy glue that down and be chilling. But that was a quick rip right there. So that might be one issue with this shoe. Other than that, I felt like it was going to hold up really well. The sole was good. The insole was decent in this shoe as well. Like I said, I just didn't really get enough time with this shoe because it was just too big for me. So
eu recebi alguns comentários no vídeo da OUS, pessoal falando que o tênis é ruim ou muito duro ou acha muito caro, mas pessoal, às vezes você vê o tênis no pé de alguém E a parte que descola do tênis não é a parte que vai descolar se você estiver andando, porque depende muito da maneira que você chuta, tá ligado? Às vezes o seu tênis ele vai desgastar de uma maneira diferente do pé de outra pessoa. E aí não dá pra ter muita comparação. E esse tênis, visualmente, ele parece ser bem resistente. Olha onde que foi que soltou ali, bem na costura, né? Acontece, mano.
I took it off. But if ours ever starts making 7.5s, I'm down. I would skate this shoe again. I would actually be down to try the Hermans too. The Brian Herman hours actually look pretty decent as well. The quality on this shoe felt really good. Suede they use, the sole, everything about it felt good.
Parece ser bem resistente esse tênis.
Too big for me. Yeah, really good shoe. Stoked for D'Lo to have a pro shoe. And thanks for sending me this again, man. I just wish I could have got more time out of it. You know what I'm saying?
E tênis cano alto não
And that takes us to the Adidas. Mais, né? These are the Tyshawn 2s. I actually bought these while I was skating the Asics. D'Lo did not hit me up yet to send me these. So while I was still skating like the last pair of Asics, I was looking and I found these on sale from, I think, Skate Warehouse maybe, and I think they were like 65 or 70 bucks on sale. And with ordering these from skate shops, like I'm all down to support your local skate shop, but none of the shops really in my area carry my size, or if they do, they only get a couple in, and I literally can't find a lot of shoes that are in stock around me to go buy that are my size. And then I'm also trying to find the deals, man. I'm trying to get these bitches on sale. Yeah, so I found these on sale, Skate Warehouse. I just thought it was a clean looking shoe. Like I like the look of this shoe, and I just wanted to try an Adidas shoe. I've never skated Adidas before. I always thought they looked clean, especially in like white. Like I do really like this colorway. I think it looks dope. But yeah, this shoe is really good. Not many complaints about this shoe at all. I really like the quality of leather they use. It's like a softer leather. When I was skating S leather shoes, you know, back in the day, the quality of the leather that S used was like a really stiff, like hard leather that was kind of slippery. Like you would get used to it after the first day or so, but it was just a really stiff leather. And this is a really soft, more like luxurious feeling leather. And I feel like it grips the board off the rip better. And they lasted a while. I'm still actually, well, I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, really like this shoe. It did start to kind of rip here a lot. How's the other one doing? Yeah, the other one's also doing that on my switch side, but for the most part, the shoe held up really good. The sole was super flexible. It does have a little bit of cushion here too. Like I don't know what this heel thing is, but the shoe's comfortable, fits really well. It's thin enough. It has really good board feel. It's a little bit thicker than the Asics were. The Asics were the thinnest out of all these shoes that I've skated for sure. But this sole, honestly, I felt like it was pretty perfect for me. Board feel was amazing. Felt decent jumping down stuff or over stuff. And I like that it has an actual like good sized tongue on it to where the Asics, the one thing I guess this is one thing I didn't really like about the Asics is the tongue is just really, really tiny. And I know that's kind of the style shoe it is. It's supposed to be real slim and real small. For me,
uma pergunta que eu faço pra vocês, vocês gostam do tênis com solado mais alto ou mais baixo? Eu gostava do tênis um pouco mais baixo porque eu tinha a impressão de sentir melhor o shape. Quando eu pegava tênis com solado muito grosso, a gente fica meio sem sensibilidade do shape. É mais confortável, mas acaba você perdendo a sensibilidade. Deixa aí nos comentários o que vocês acham.
I like having a little bit more of a tongue, let my pants rest behind it, or, you know, I don't know, I just like having a tongue. I think it makes the shoe look better, in my opinion. Good sidewalls on it, not too thick, not too thin. Overall, the Tyshawn 2 is a solid shoe. I really liked it, and I got a lot of time out of this shoe as well. Then that brings us to the most recent purchase, the New Balance Andrew Reynolds 933. Really, really wanted to love this shoe. I really did. And I know in my first video, I said I needed more time with it and I was going to continue skating it and all that stuff, which I did. I gave the shoe 2 more sessions. And on that 3rd session, I couldn't do it anymore. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I could not do it anymore. On that 3rd day, I got out of the car, put these on, started skating around, and I felt like I had no board feel. Anytime I set my foot up for anything, I was questioning if I was in the right setup or not. I just could not feel my board the way I could in these other shoes. And that's obvious, right? Like, look how thick this shoe is, and I know it's supposed to be a thicker shoe. Reynolds designed it in a way that it can be super comfortable so that he could skate for as long as he can, being at his age and all that stuff. Like, I get it. But I'm saying for me personally, it doesn't work. Like, I do love the shoe. It's very comfortable. I like the way it looks. That 3rd day, I put them on, went out skating in the parking lot, tried to skate some flat ground, went back to my car, put these back on, and I instantly felt 100 times better for this shoe.
Pelo que a gente viu aí, o do Tyshawn tá ganhando, né? Dos 4 que ele testou.
For me, it actually felt like an inconvenience to skate. Like I was trying to make it work. I was like forcing the issue, and not worth it in my opinion. So I feel like if I would have known what I know now, I wouldn't have skated this shoe at all. I would have purchased this shoe as a chill shoe and been happy with that. It's a super comfortable shoe, at least for me. I've heard mixed reviews actually. Some people say they aren't a fan of how this shoe feels. But just to walk around and chill in, which I have been chilling in this shoe after those 3 days, the shoe is super cozy to wear and kick it in.
Cara, sinceramente, na mão dele, vendo o tênis aí, eu já tinha feito um review do tênis do Andrew Reynolds. Você olhando o tênis assim, não parece tênis de skate, né? Parece um tênis da linha casual, da New Balance. Lembrando que esse aí é da New Balance Numeric. É a parte do skate de dentro da New Balance.
As far as a skate shoe, at least for me, it was not it. Also, another issue with this shoe, which Reynolds did say that it's going to be fixed. After like the second day skating it, I noticed that this toe cap here, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. It's like, I can get my finger in there, you know what I mean? It's like not glued down properly. And he did mention that. He said the toe cap's actually not glued down properly the next run of Reynolds. So maybe the Gray Days ones that just came out this week, maybe they're fine. I'm not sure when that...
Pelo menos o Andrew Reynolds tá dando feedback pra rapaziada, né?
That new run is necessarily. As far as this run of shoes, the initial launch, they all have an issue with this not being glued down properly. So that might be good to know beforehand if you just want to actually put some glue on these stitchings, or once you notice it pop, just stick some glue in there or something like that. That could be an issue that would make this shoe rip a lot faster than it normally would. Other than that, I think this shoe would last a really long time. It's big enough, it's got enough panels and stuff like that to last and hold its structure really well. Well-designed shoe, built well, super, super comfortable, but it might not be the right skate shoe for you, just like it was not the right skate shoe for me. And I really wanted to skate it, but that's where we're at with the New Balance.
Rapaziada, vocês aumentaram muito. O pessoal falou que ele falou super mal do tênis. Imagina se eu tivesse postado um negócio sem ver. Cara, eu acho que compactou muito com as coisas que ele tá falando. Pra mim, pelo menos, o tênis, quando é muito alto o solado, acaba se perdendo um pouco a sensibilidade. Mas é isso, Tom Asta deu a opinião dele sincera. Fico muito triste por ver que ele saiu da ES, né? Acho que é uma falta de visão total de quem tá lá dentro. Perder um skatista como o Tom Asta. Mas as coisas estão mudando. Ele deu a opinião dele. Já deixa aí nos comentários se vocês já andaram com algum desses 4 tênis. O que vocês acharam? Qual que vocês mais gostaram? Porque aqui a gente fala de skate e eu fico por aqui. Fui!